Hello, this is Mr. T. We're going to be making our foam rockets today, so I'm just going to put this on YouTube so the other classes can watch it. You'll be given this. This is going to be your fin. You'll cut your fins. You'll cut that. Here's your rocket. You need a rubber band, duct tape, scissors. You'll need a tape measure as well. So here we're going to start out. You have your fins. The only thing you're going to have to do is you'll see a line across, and you just want to cut on that line diagonally, like so. One other thing you might do, what happens are these fins actually go like this, but you need this fin to come all the way down. So you may need to cut a little bit more on this one, and then a little bit more. You want to do it, have them the same length. It's not the end of the world if not, but when you put them together like this, you want them, the bottoms to be kind of flush. So now I have my fins kind of ready to go. The next thing, I take my rocket, and it's cut to the length you want, but we have to make a spot to put our fins in the back. So you'll notice that on this foam rocket there's already a little line. When you look close right here, you'll see a little line. You just want to make sure that's one of the lines you cut on. You want to measure up 9 centimeters, and you want to cut on that line 9 centimeters. Now, if I were at school and I had my tape measure, I would measure it. I'd put a line and I'd be a little more accurate. I made one earlier today, so I know about where I need to be. So I'm going to cut on that line, not about 9 centimeters. So here I have my cut. Now what I want to do is on the opposite side, I want to cut 9 centimeters up again. So here's my cut, and I want to come right over here on the opposite side and make that cut too. And I want to make sure so I'm going to split this up into quarters. So I want to cut that up about 9 centimeters. I may have went a little more than 9 centimeters, but it won't be the end of the world. So now I have it cut in half. Then I'm going to cut 9 centimeters up here and 9 centimeters here, and I'll have it cut into quarters. And then I want to take that other half and do the same thing. Alright, so now I have it cut into fourths right there. So I'm gonna need duct tape too, as well. So I'm gonna take duct tape. I want about 18 centimeters. And then the nice thing about duct tape is if I cut this just a little sliver right there in the midpoint here, so right in the middle, then I can just, and then that one piece of duct tape becomes 2. And we're going to need a total of 4 pieces of duct tape. Again, if I were at school, I'd be a little more accurate in my measurement and make them 18 centimeters. But like I said, I did at school, so I know I'm in the ballpark, but you should be a little more accurate with the 18 centimeters. Cut down the middle, and I'm going to take one of these pieces in a second. 3 of those 4 pieces of tape, they have a specific place you need to put them on your rocket, and the 4th one is kind of up to you where you put it. But now I'm going to take my fins like this. Here are my fins, and I'm going to put them in here. And one of these 4 goes into the middle of the fin. So right there, this one comes next to it, this one's next to it, and this one's next to it. And then I want to push the fins up. And then on the on the bottom here, I'm going to put one of my pieces of duct tape here, and I'm going to kind of put it back together, and then put a piece of tape around here. Some people will put their second piece here. Others don't. It's it'll be up to you. Alright, so now here we are. We're getting there. You can kind of see the rocket coming along. Then we have a rubber band. And I'm going to put my rubber band in the middle here. And I'm going to put a piece of duct tape like so. Uh-oh, who could that be? Alright, so now I have my duct tape like this. My baby's sleeping. Who's calling? So here's duct tape here. And then the other piece of tape should go around like this. And basically you have your rocket. That's all you really need. Then what's going to happen is I'll have a big meter stick, and I'll come back, I'll pull back like this and launch it, and I have my rocket. But I do have this extra piece of tape, and it's up to me where I'm going to put it. I could put it here, I could put it here. It's kind of up to you. Sometimes people like to put it here because you're taking this and you're pulling it back and it gets a little weak here. Sometimes people like, maybe instead of just having this one piece of tape come here, maybe put two pieces of tape and then one around, because a lot of times your rubber band will break. So maybe if you had two pieces of tape here, it might help. But that fourth piece of tape, it's kind of up to you. But now you have your rocket. It doesn't take too much, so hopefully you enjoy it. You're going to be getting a worksheet, and we're going to gather some distance data, and we're going to find the mean mode, median range of our data. We're going to do a TQ. We're going to name our rocket. Remember, the TQ has 22 syllables. The first line is 7, and then 8, and then 7. Name your rocket, draw your rocket, and maybe we'll do some other things. But anyways, hopefully you enjoy it, and we will see you tomorrow.